excited, really. It's been a long time for me since I've actually been preparing, knowing that I'm going to play in a game. And, obviously there's nerves that come with it, but I think that's what's exciting about it. It's been a long time since I've had this feeling because, I've been through everything, and, it's mainly excitement, just getting ready for this first game.
Scotty, anybody that's been out to the practice fields, they know that your demeanor is exactly what we see today. You're very calm and collected at all times. You're not a guy that gets real high, gets real low. What's that going to mean to you for the first game so you're not too nervous?
Yeah, I think it helps. There's obviously going to be ups and downs throughout a game, and I think if you can just keep a pretty even demeanor through everything, whether that be good or bad, I think it's going to help. Whether we're in a tough situation or a good situation, if you look stressed or look too up or too down, I think when people look at you, if you just have an even, calm demeanor about you, I think it's going to help the whole team just calm down because there's going to be a lot of people at the game. It's going to be loud, and I think if you can just keep calm, I think it's going to help everyone around me.
How's that offensive line progressed in your opinion? How comfortable are you behind those guys?
I feel comfortable. I think they've done a really good job progressing through this camp, and I think a lot of them have moved around a little bit because just personnel and everything, and I think they've all done a good job adjusting, or whether that be they've been at the same place all camp or whatever. I think they've done a really good job, and I feel comfortable behind them.
And what's that? Given you're comfortable with your offensive line, when you got a guy behind you like Kenneth Dixon, does that make you even more comfortable?
Definitely. He's obviously what he did last year was amazing, and I think he's worked hard. He's so passionate about what he does. I think that's one of the biggest things about him. And when the ball's in his hands, he's a special player.
With all you guys have been through in the preseason and spring practice with Coach Holtz, how much more incentive do you have to win the first game for him and lead him?
It's obviously we want to win, but I think more than anything, I'm just excited to see what we can do as a team. I think through these spring ball and then fall camp, I think we've progressed so much that I'm really more excited about just to see what we can do as a team, and I'm just excited to get out there and play with my team.
Obviously, this is your first start, but you've had experience at Texas Tech and here, just being in the program. What have you learned from that to lead you up to your first start Saturday?
Mainly just the calmness. There's going to be ups and downs wherever you go, and I think that's probably the biggest thing I've learned is I've matured a lot since I started in college, and I think that's probably the biggest thing that I've learned through being in the programs is that there's going to be ups and downs no matter where you are, and if you can just stay calm with everything and just be confident in yourself, everything will work itself out.
What that the first pass, obviously you've been throwing passes in spring ball and in scrimmages and things like that, but to throw that first pass in the game, what do you think it'll feel like to get that first college attempt under your belt? Yeah,
it's gonna be awesome. I'm excited about it. I've always wanted to play, then that's why I went to Texas Tech and it didn't work out, and that's why I'm here. I wanted to play, and I think it's just gonna be an awesome experience, and it's going to be even better being at NC State, a big crowd and everything, and I'm just really excited about it.
Tech doesn't use the red no contact jerseys. As a guy that hasn't seen live action in a while, how much does it help to have live, a live defensive line coming at you? They can't.
Oh, it definitely helps, because when you're just getting tagged off on, and not getting hit, you don't really have that sense of urgency that you need to have sometimes when it comes down to the first game. So I think it's helped a lot, because if you hold on the ball too long or make a bad decision, you're going to get hit, and I think that helps a lot.
Does the defense take it easy on you, or have they let you have at least once this fall?
No, not this fall. They got me a couple times in the spring, but the offensive line's done a good job, and I think I've done a pretty good job of making quick decisions and everything. So I think like I said, the whole offense has progressed throughout from the spring to now, and I think that's helped us out a lot.
You had to sit out last year due to the transfer rule, but you got to sit and watch Coleman Cameron set NCAA records and lead a team to a lot of success. What were you able to learn just watching Colby operate on the field, even off the field, like meeting rooms?
Yeah, I think the calmness of everything that he did, and really just decision making. He made great decisions last year, which obviously that's why they had a good year. He didn't turn the ball over very often, and that's the biggest thing that I've learned from him is if you're not turning the ball over, even if you're punting, it's better than turning the ball over. So I think that's probably the biggest thing I've learned from him, and it was really awesome to watch him play last year and learn everything that I got to learn from him last year.
Anything else?